you don't know me, but you will soon enough. You might have heard from my political opponents that I am simply a delinquent who promotes drugs and alcohol to minors. That is not the whole truth. Today, I, Cazzle A. Dazzle the Ninth, will tell you about my campaign, why you should vote for me, why you should not vote for the others. The current claim is that I want to give drugs and alcohol to minors. But that's all they have to say. To someone who doesn't know all the details of my policies, it could sound like I want a 4-year-old drinking vodka. Do you hear that? It's outrageous. I think that these things are tools that you can use to enhance yourself. Have you ever played Fallout 4? Drugs and alcohol in that game increase your stats. I am simply an advocate for people unlocking their full potential. I just want to make these things legal and enjoyable for all. One thing that I've noticed about my opponents is that they all lack in the staff department. My beautiful wife, Emmy, is my vice president, and she's a kind woman who will help ensure the decisions of my party are the right ones for the people. Our lovely child is our Secretary of State. And what do they have? Fish with firearms and a dream for peace. Speaking of peace, doesn't it strike you as odd that the party that promotes peace so much is the same party that will lock you up if you're rude? Or if you don't have a dog in your home? What if someone has a dog allergy? Are they exempt from that law? Then if one person is exempt, shouldn't everyone be? They're going to make prisons for the mean people. These are all real things that Evan, the leader of RAM 2025, has said. If you're not peaceful, I'm just going to lock you up, Evan said. Lock you up. It seems to me that RAM 2025 isn't led by a strong leader. Someone who will throw you in prison for being rude is the kind of person who could never hope to stand up in the face of political hardships. To lead a nation, you must be strong, hard-willed, and determined. This policy that Evan is trying to enact infringes on the right of free speech and is only asking for an uprising. Evan claims that Ollie and I are not president material. I think that they aren't either. And if I'm no good, then everyone else is beyond hopeless. As for my other opponent, slot machines in the White House. That's the first thing he promises. Now, don't get me wrong, I love gambling just as much as the next guy. But I know my limits. If Ollie gets elected, he's just going to spend all day on those slot machines. He said it himself. It's a crippling gambling addiction. No work is going to get done with Ollie in office. Aside from giving fish firearms, that is. Did you know that the vice president of Silly 2025 is a fish? A fish. How is a fish going to help run a nation? It can't do anything other than swim in the water it urinates in. Ollie claims to be a man of the people, but how can you call yourself that when your only clear goals are to give fish guns and to fuel your crippling gambling addiction? Now, as president, there's a lot that I want to do. I want to build homes for those who don't have any. I want to build roads connecting these homes, not only to each other, but to places where people can get education and medicines. I will till the grounds of the farms that will feed this nation. I will invest my own time and resources into construction and medication. Under my flag, this nation will thrive. The beat of my drums will be the heartbeat of the land we call home. All my opponents run with selfish intent. Gambling, giving firearms to your friends. locking away those who are rude to you. Listen to them. They're not running for you, the people, but they're running for themselves. I run for my wife, my child, to give them a place they will call home. I run for you, to make your world better. Now, I am, first and foremost, an entertainer. I believe that this world is nothing without entertainment. So, should I be elected, I will build a theater, a grand theater, one that will host talent shows, karaoke, comedy, and more. I think the choice is pretty clear. You don't want a chronic gambler in office. You don't want fish with guns. You don't want to be locked up for not having a pet or for speaking your mind. You want housing, healthcare, education, entertainment. I swear that I will make this land one that all of you can call home. Vote for Council 2025. Vote for entertainment. Thank you.